Continuity of the lesson, page 115. The War of Independence, 1857. Now the Britishers have complete control of the subcontinent and they are the rulers. They had the largest army at the time and all the officers were British. They hired Hindus, Muslims and Sikhs as soldiers. So when these soldiers were issued bullets, they were greased with animal fat. Now, the pig fat is forbidden to Muslims and cow fat is forbidden to Hindus. This arose an anger in the soldiers and they revolted against the British government. But they could not succeed as all the locals, they were not united. And the people with the money supported the Britishers. In the same time, the Mughal king Bahadur Shah Zafar was exiled to Rangoon. He was kept in prison and died there. To improve things in the subcontinent, telegraph lines were set up so the news could be spread quickly. And the education system was totally changed as English medium was brought in. Seeing this situation, some of the educated Hindus thought that only fighting the Britishers won't help them. So they organized a political party known as Indian National Congress. But still, this was not enough. So in 1942, Mohandas Gandhi launched Quit India movement, which was a call for British to leave subcontinent. When Muslims realized that Indian National Congress is only working for the benefits of Hindus, they created another political party, All India Muslim League. The purpose was to lessen the distance between the Britishers and the Muslims, as it was a major setback for the Muslims because they were the rulers of the subcontinent and now suddenly they were being oppressed. So many of the Muslim rulers came forward and helped in making this political party. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan kept on educating the Muslims and he set up Muhammadan Anglo-Oriental College, which later on became a university in Aligarh. Then in 1930, Allama Iqbal also said in his address that a separate state for Muslims should be made. The same idea was discussed in Lahore Resolution on 23rd March 1940 and the resolution was passed. Finally, the day came when we gained independence, 14th August 1947. But it was not an easy thing. It was not an overnight decision or an overnight act. Many of our forefathers have laid their lives, have sacrificed everything that they had. So people migrated from India and Pakistan as well. And it is said that it is one of the single biggest migration in human history. So Pakistan was made and divided into two parts, East and West Pakistan.